Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick overview of my account in terms of the gold. But as you guys can see on screen, not doing so hot. This is definitely one of the lowest my gold balance has been. Really, many reasons that come back to it. But in today's video, we're going to be game planning what we're going to be doing going forward to save up our resources once again, but as well just how this happened, right? I mean, you know, it goes out saying there's just so many game modes, but most recently though, with the completion of Dark Dimension 6, it just required everything out of my account, building up those set characters and obviously competing. But this is really what happened high level, right? Dark Dimension 6 with the unlock of Super Scroll, obviously you got to bring them up to gear tier 18, right? And everything needs to be budgeted for and obviously accounted for. Because we're in a top, you know, 200 alliance for raids, it made sense for me to finally build up my Pegasus, Bifrost, and Dev Seed even higher, just because if you guys have seen my past videos as well, you need all these teams if you're doing the highest level of incursions too right now, and even Dev Seed, you need them at a pretty high level just to be able to actually get the nodes done effectively without sacrificing too much efficiency. Following that as well, we got some recent events here, not the second running of Black Hat, but initially that's really what started things off, because I didn't build up my Nowhere team as well. And then we also had Green Goblins event. Thankfully Rebirth I didn't have to invest much, but still needed to build up that Sinister 6 team after unlocking, just to, you know, utilize them in the city villain section. Just back-to-back events, honestly. And then lastly, guys, you know, thankfully from our track record of what we've seen in the past, December is usually pretty chill. They usually bring back some events, more so just to reward character shards, to build up resources again, and it's honestly a great opportunity for us to catch up in the game, to build up teams, and again build up our resources, because based on the information we saw this week too, there's lots and lots of information coming, but we know there won't be a new legendary event coming anytime soon. They'll likely be rerunning some of these ones that have already been run, as well as potentially even letting us know what's going to be happening with the legendary horsemen, their scourges. But yeah, hopefully you guys are in the same boat as me as well. You know, it's interesting, right? With all these different game modes, you'd think that there'd be definitely some more improvements there, but I know they've made an active effort to add more gold into the game, and that has been vocalized. There's even data mines in there of a mega gold orb coming around the corner here pretty shortly, so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to utilizing. But yeah, having said that, guys, I really want to build up my gold balance again, so I started taking a look at, you know, what does actually add gold into my account, and that's what we're hoping to go through today, because this is going to be very insightful, hopefully, if you guys aren't where I am today. We are going back to our roots here in terms of how we actually built up gold back in the day, especially being careful in budgeting. But yeah, our proven time and time again strategy is to maximize our gold and resources by only spending this level of gold per day, and typically the hotspot is 1.1 million, just because it's going to allow us the opportunity here to earn all the cores in the milestone and then set that mark. You know, I know it's a really hard target to hit, just because of the fact that you know, you do a couple of purchases in the gold supply store, especially those gear tier 18 materials, and boom, you're already done for the day. It's pretty frustrating, to be honest, but I mean, we know that there's going to be more resources coming in the future here, especially knowing, you know, like I said earlier, with the data mined mega gold orbs, definitely an opportunity for us to, you know, be watching out for. But having said that, guys, I summarized here all the different opportunities that you can add gold from a weekly perspective, and keep in mind this does exclude daily objectives, the battle pass, and other events that come on a one-time basis. So this is stuff that we're doing pretty routinely throughout the week, and I was able to prorate it here per week as well, so that way you guys can see exactly what we're dealing with here. So you can see kind of where it's coming from, right? I mean, the gold challenge happens 3 times a week, so that generates about 2 million. We have the blitz that happened on Sunday for the red star and premium orbs. We got the double blitz events on Monday and Friday respectively for 1.4. Campaign hard chapter, assuming you're doing about, you know, 1,000 campaign energy a day, and you're doing some of the hard chapters where they do actually give a lot more gold. And keep in mind, I factored out of the gold orb fragments, because it can definitely add more here if you utilize and open those orbs. It should be getting you about north of 2 million, right? The war bi-weekly rewards that come out every 2 weeks, so I just divide that by 2. We're getting 13 million right now. 6.5 million is the total there. And then the war wins and losses, I average what we do typically, so a couple of wins and then 1 loss per week is about 1.6, giving us a grand total here of about 13.9 million per week, guys. So that's kind of what we're earning in the account. I mean, if I am going to be aiming for this 7 million budget per week, right, I should be able to net at least 7 or 8 million per week that I'm saving per month, and then that can be prorated to about 25 to 30 million per month. So that's gonna be my game plan here, guys. I know it's pretty frugal in terms of what we're going to be expecting, but we're in a really good spot in the game now with everybody unlocked, all the incursion raid teams being ready to go, Dark Dimension 6 completed, and we don't see any big events coming in December. So I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for us again to do two things, right? Back to here, really just building up our teams, building up our resources, and then finally ultimately preparing for the new game modes and new teams that are going to be coming about in the future here. So hope this helps you guys at least see what actually gets funneled into your account for gold, what perspective. But keep in mind, there's always usually fun events coming around the corner too, and it doesn't factor in the payday event as well. That's a pretty big one that comes every now and then. I typically once a month, so it adds a significant amount as well, guys. So there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think in comments below. But yeah, we're gonna be back to square one, building up our resources once again. I'll keep you guys up to date, and let's get this gold balance back up, guys. Hope this helps. Hope this provides some insight for your guys' account and management resources. As always, I appreciate hearing back. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.